29. Today I'm going to be showing you some of my really cool planes in KSP. So starting off, this is the first one. It's called the Canard Glider. It doesn't really glide, but I have a problem with this one. It's just that the controls are kind of weird. But I'm going to show you what I mean when I fly it, because like when you try to roll, well, first of all, the rolls are in the opposite triggers. So I was kind of confused at first when rolling, and it makes you like go up a little bit when you try to roll, like pitch and stuff. I don't know. It might have something to do. I know y'all on these. Forgot to set this. I'm sorry. No y'all. These can't have rolls or pitch. Only y'all. So maybe this will fix it. Alright. Oh yeah. This is a weapon. These things have weapon. I just removed all weapons, but I forgot to move those couplers. Or one of them. And we pull up. Let me see if this fixed the roll. Oh, the roll's still screwed up. But it's just a cool aircraft. I'm gonna show you it with the bombs and stuff next. Bam! Right as we're about to crash. Alright, so now I'm gonna go into the space plane hangar and load the one of all the weapons. I got a heavy bomber as well. I mean bomber, not bomber. It has like a crap ton of bombs, but this one carries like a bunch of like the lighter bombs. Canard Glider. And here's all the weaponized one. It has 2 extra engines, and all of them are like the whiplash. Ooh. Come on. Alright. You can't put SAS on this thing because SAS just screws it up since the rolling is backwards. And if you crash on this thing on the runway or anything, it'll destroy the whole thing. Like, you'll destroy the runway basically. But the bombs don't destroy the runway. Bro, it's one bomb in the middle, so heavy. Drop! Yeah, it has just a bunch of little bombs. My heavy bomber has like hundreds of those little bombs. The rolling on this one's actually pretty decent. Yeah. This crap's pretty cool. But next, I'm going to go to my heavy bomber. My dog's looking at me weird. Alright. Heavy bomber, where are you? Here it is. I actually kind of want to get rid of all these ores, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all the ore and these ore tanks, so I can actually fly with the bombs in. But yeah, that's what the bombs are. They're ore tanks. But ore tanks are actually pretty good for bombs. I said a gay when I said bomb, didn't I? Nope. Alright. And this should be almost the last one for the wing. This should be the last one for the wing. Alright. There's the wing, now we gotta go to the fuselage. Get rid of all these old ores. I don't know, should I show you my satellites in space? Because they're not that impressive, but I got 2 of them. One I was supposed to try to crash down, but I ran out of fuel. So I think I'm just gonna have to send something up to explode it. So that should be it. Alright. Now let's fly the heavy bomber. This thing actually glides really well. And when you crash, you usually survive because there's a cone in front of the cockpit. But you can't see in first person if you're in the cockpit. Because of that cone. But the cone actually makes it look a lot cooler. This thing takes off incredibly fast. You'll be surprised in how fast this thing takes off. Alright, it's about to lift off. Alright, and here we go. Let's drop some bombs on the Kerbal Space Program. Or Space Center. Actually, let me fly over here. I'm gonna lower the throttle so the bombs don't like fly everywhere from the turbulence. This thing actually glides very well. Alright, now I'm gonna show you the gliding when I'm done dropping bombs. Look at all these bombs. B-17. Drops and bombs. Alright, that's it. We're gliding right now, by the way. Boom. Look at all those freaking bombs. Drops like hundreds of them. We're gliding. We've been gliding since we started dropping those bombs, by the way, so. Yeah, it glides really well, but not as well as the thing you're gonna see coming up next. Yep. Just gliding. Yep. Alright, now we're going to go to our next plane, which is called the glider. So it's gonna be fun. It's just called the glider, literally, that's it. Might as well show you my older glider before we do our newer one. So here's my older glider, XG1. This thing doesn't glide as well as my new one, but it still glides pretty good. I'm gonna show you it just from getting some speed from the engine and taking off and gliding all the way to the end of the runway, if it can. Oh crap, I shouldn't have tampered with it. I guess I'll just throw off the engine whenever it takes off. Because I was trying to pull it down because the way the gear's set up, it's supposed to take off pretty fast. Alright. I guess I'll just release the engine when it takes off. Oops. Here's the sink gliding. Glides pretty well, I'll admit. But for sure it doesn't glide as good as my new one, which I'm about to show you. Pull up! And that's as far as it can go. My newer one can glide off into the sea from that. Alright, I'm going back to Space Plane Hangar and I'm gonna show you my new glider. I guess I might as well show off all of my aircraft while I can, so there might be a part 2 to this. Even the ones that are still a work in progress. Speaking of work in progress, before I show you my glider, this is a work in progress biplane I'm making. And there's something else related to this kind of later in the video I will show you, but I don't want to spoil it because it's gonna be the last thing because it's awesome. Alright, here's the glider. Pretty nice. Hey guys, if you know if there's any like tow hooks in this game, because I don't know, can you tell me so I could, you know, hook my stuff up and air tow it? Because that'd be cool. Geronimo. I'm gonna take off as fast as I can so it matches the other thing. Get off of me. And here we go into the wild blue yonder. And the boys give him the gun. I don't know why I'm singing it. So, thing's pretty quiet, but it glides really nice. It's actually eerie quiet. Aside from the car in the background I'm hearing. Told you it glides off into the sea. Thing's pretty good, just saying. But, yep. I'm just gonna go until it's about to hit the sea, because it's really loud when it hits the water. Yep. Alright, I want it to hit the sea because it's really, really loud and it's gonna cause me to go deaf because I'm wearing my headphones. Alright. Now we are going to use the should I show off my F-18? Oh crap, this one the surprises. Or the last one. Where'd my F-18 go? I could have swore I had an F-18 in here. Oh, here it is, I just passed it. I mean, it doesn't look that great, but if you look at it from the top, I think I did pretty good there. But here, it just looks like crap. But I'm gonna show you trying to fly it. It doesn't fly, sadly. I got it to fly once, but it didn't look that good, so I tried to redesign it, and now it just doesn't work. It might be too much back weight, now that I think of it. So I might need to add some ore tanks in the front and hide them in there somewhere. But yeah. At least I got the look down of it. But I'm gonna be working on this soon, so don't give up on me, comrades. Don't give up on my F-18 either. And there's where it fails. Boom. And a massive crash. That is actually pretty cool, no lying. Alright, now I'm going to show off my first successful aircraft in the game. It's called the Small Fighter. It's like literally really freaking tiny. That can almost go 1,000 meters a second because it's really tiny. Bum 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 bum. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Small Fighter. Load. Check out this little thing. I mean, it's nothing special, but it can maneuver like really well, like almost snapping in half when it turns, when it's going pretty fast. Maneuver. And it's a delta wing, so it should maneuver well. And put it half throttle so it doesn't go too fast. Take off. Alright. Oh crap. I'm gonna get this thing full power now. You can basically call this thing a rocket because it goes straight up. But now you see what I mean by almost snapping in half. Maneuverability. And now it can't recover. It's in a spin because we're too low in altitude, so it can't recover. I didn't even know there was water under the ground. Well, you know what I mean, comrade. So now I'm going to show off my final plane before the big and epic one. Well, not really big, but my epic one that took me a lot of engineering. Is the trainer. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look too good either. I mean, this was one of my first planes also that I made. If I classify as a trainer, I say no because it barely flies acceptably. It's barely acceptable, basically is what I'm trying to say. Just barely acceptable. Oh yeah, I forgot about the parachutes. It was supposed to be a trainer plane, so that's why I put parachutes. I destroyed the plane already, let's revert. Into the wild blue yonder, I go into your mom. You know what, I'm not even gonna show this one because it sucks. What a waste of time, to be honest, because I don't think I have that much time. Oh yeah, I increased my recording time to 1 hour, so I think I have plenty of time. But nobody care about this plane anyway. Let's go to the good one. No. So it is called the P-79X. Where is it? P-79X, and it's the first biplane that fly. God, I swear. I thought I saved it, didn't I? What a fail. Back at a max. So yes, and the reason this works with the engine in front and the engine facing backwards is because it's on reverse thrust. That's the only way you can get this to fly, is if you put it on reverse thrust. Because if it's on normal thrust, it won't fly because it will be going backwards. This thing is so maneuverable, I swear. I love the first person view in this too. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. Well, after we take off. Pretty poor gear placement, but that's the best I can do. Before I had a really good gear placement, but the landing gear would break because it was like a really small one. And now I'm gonna show you first person. I love the first person in this. Go. Let's do it. It's really maneuverable too. Just check this crap out. This smoke is kind of going in the opposite direction. But because it's the back of the edge, yeah, that's right there, but yeah. Nobody care, comrades. Okay, when you pull it. Oh, I can't make it. Oh, yes, I can. This thing's max speed, I believe, is 110 meters a second. Holy crap, mate. Holy crap, mate. That was fun. But yeah, I really love this biplane now. Oh crap, that scared me. So I'm going to test out its max speed for sure now. See what its actual like full max speed is. I'm going first person for this actually. Since some of y'all might be wanting more first person. Oh crap, pull up. I think it's pretty cool how you can see the wings and stuff like this, like on top of each other, if you know what I mean. But you usually, in any other planes, you don't get a view like this. But in biplanes, you can see the top of the wings and crap. Alright, let's see how fast. Yeah, about 110 meters a second. Okay, 120 meters a second, maybe. It's a pretty fast biplane, just saying. I mean, if I were to retract the gear, but you can't with this. Aside from the back of the gear. Yeah, I could probably go a little bit faster. Alright, I'm gonna land this thing now and end the video. I'm gonna land it in first person. Or third, which one would you... Okay, third. I'll land it in third. Apply the brakes. There's only one retractable gear because the gear that retract is actually the one that I really needed. Because before, the gear I had, it would match with the one I have that can't retract. It would match with these gears, but it's small and it wouldn't be able to take the weight from landing. So it'd explode and it'd cause the whole thing to tip over and everything would crash and explode and just gore of the people flying it. And go ahead and throttle a little bit. Just landing this thing before would be carnage. Ah! It still is when you can't land on the freaking runway. But that's where I'm going to end this video off. But yeah, oh crap. Oh yeah, I lost one of the intakes, didn't I? Oh yeah, brakes. But no, I'll see y'all guys later. This game was very fun. If you didn't know already, this game's called Kerbal Space Program. It's very fun. It's $40 on PlayStation Store. But yeah, I guess I'll see y'all guys later. Bye.